of the CSU Alumni Council, President Kristen Crellin. Kristen.
Thank you, Chair Monville. As you heard in the Chair's report, we are excited to be promoting alumni to join our advocacy efforts and earn the Advocate Badge on their Class of 3 Million profile. Thank you, Chair Monville, for leading by example and already earning your badge. I'm also happy to report on the success of our Give Thanks promotion, which was shared with you at your November meeting. We had a great response from alumni sharing thanks to faculty and staff members on social media using the hashtag #ThanksCSU. You can see a repository of all these thankful messages on the Class of 3 Million yearbook. They are quite heartwarming. In fact, the LA Times published a story last week highlighting the Give Thanks effort, and one particularly touching story. Cal State Long Beach alumnus Chris Shively, now a captain in the Cal State Long Beach Police Department and one of the members of the public safety team for the Board of Trustees meetings, shared his thanks to faculty member Emmett Clark, who played an inspirational role of his life while a student. Chris paid his mentor the ultimate compliment by naming his own son Emmett. What's remarkable about Chris's story is how clear the ripple effect of paying it forward is. What started as a caring CSU faculty member making a difference in the life of a student paved the way for Chris to make a positive difference in the lives of many others through his own role as a mentor. A special thank you to our faculty and staff for all they do for our students every day. I'd also like to share with you 2 upcoming regional alumni events that many of our campuses are participating in. On February 9th, we will host the Bay Area Alumni Mega Mixer with 13 of our campuses coming together for an evening of social and professional networking in San Francisco. Special thanks to the alumni relations staff at San Francisco State for all of their help in making this event come together. And on February 26th, we are looking forward to our 5th annual New York Tri-State Alumni Reception. This event has become a popular sellout each year and a great way for our campuses to engage their New York area alumni. As always, special thanks to President Garcia for securing the University Club and to host this reception, and President Harrison for her alumni relations staff for helping us secure our guest speaker for the event, CNBC anchor Bill Griffith, a CSUN alumnus. Now I would like to introduce to you our alumni guest speaker, Lisa Canini. Lisa is a double CSU graduate, having earned her bachelor's degree in political science from Sonoma State University and a master's in national security studies from Cal State San Bernardino. Lisa was a very engaged student serving in student government as well as Sonoma State's representative to CSSA. She has put her CSU education to excellent use as a senior Homeland Security analyst for the Federal Government Accountability Office, where she has served for 9 years. I'm especially proud to share with you that the Comptroller General of the United States recently presented Lisa with the Meritorious Service Award, a top honor for civilian federal employees, in recognition of her contributions to maritime and aviation security. Thank you for joining us today, Lisa.
Thank you, Kristen. I am a proud product of the CSU, having graduated from not one, but 2 CSU campuses, both of which provided me with many opportunities to develop skills that have suited me well in my career as a Homeland Security analyst. It was during my 4 years at Sonoma State that I learned that one's education can come from experiences outside the classroom as much as in. The intimate campus life that came from attending a small school gave me the confidence to get involved in activities I may not have otherwise. I joined a national sorority, of which I eventually became the financial vice president and president. I also served in student government as the representative for the School of Social Sciences and the CSSA representative. Both these experiences provided me with crucial leadership skills. After receiving my degree in political science from Sonoma State, I attended San Bernardino's master's program in national security studies because I knew I wanted to work for the federal government to improve our nation's security. I took interesting classes on Eurasian regional security and arms control, among others. I was a member of the school's award-winning Model United Nations team. More importantly, I had a faculty advisor, Dr. William Green, who became a mentor and helped me realize my potential. Not only did Dr. Green have high expectations of his students in the classroom, he was famous for his 48-hour finals, in which 2 research papers had to be written in, yes, 48 hours. But he also encouraged us to get involved in activities that would help us obtain careers in the government, and at times he even created opportunities for us. One of my favorite memories is Dr. Green marching an entire class over to the administration building where we were encouraged to fill out applications to participate in the college's research presentation competition. He also organized trips to security conferences for us to present our research. The degrees I earned, as well as the activities I participated in and the student organizations I led, all helped me to develop a resume that led to an internship as an analyst at the Government Accountability Office, GAO, which is the investigative arm of the U.S. Congress. During my internship, I was initially intimidated by my fellow interns who all attended prestigious private universities, and I wondered, how did I get here? But I quickly learned that during my 6 years in the CSU, I developed the skills necessary to succeed. Not only was I offered a job at the end of my internship, but when I returned full-time, I was the first of my cohort to be promoted to senior analyst and the first given the opportunity to lead assignments as the analyst in charge. What makes it even better, as I like to remind my colleagues, is that I did it with a lot less student loan debt. At GAO, I have led work reviewing the effectiveness of transportation security programs, including TSA's Explosive Detection Canine Program and Custom and Border Protections programs for securing maritime cargo arriving in the United States, much which arrives just next door at the Port of Long Beach. I've done well during my 9 years at GAO. As Kristen mentioned, just last month, the Comptroller General provided me with the Meritorious Service Award for my contributions to aviation and maritime security. As an aside, I'd also like to note that I met my husband in the CSU. He works here at the Chancellor's office, helping to write the Chancellor's speeches, and no, he did not write my speech today. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss how my CSU education prepared me for my career.
Thank you, Lisa, for sharing your CSU story with us and for your service to this country. We are very proud to have you as one of our distinguished alumni. Thank you, Chair Monville. This concludes my report.
Thank you, and Lisa, great to see you, and thank you for your continued service to our nation. I want my colleagues to all know that was not yet another selfish plug for Cal State San Bernardino, but you know, yes, it was. But maybe it was. So great work, Lisa, and thank you for coming to join us.